Another day in the life. Yo, 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 YouTube. It's been, today's the 6th day of January. I figured I'd show you what my daily routine this year has been like. So, I haven't made my bed yet, don't judge me. But every day I wake up in this bed in my room with a bunch of my random stuff in it, including my dog. Yeah, this is where she sleeps. There's no stopping her. Jeez. So I sleep in here. Every night I read a book. My sister just got me a little light, which is sick, because I can read my books in the dark now. This is a reenactment of how I am at night. I used to like have this light on it, like a slow dim, a little dim. These bulbs are like dimmers and stuff, but the light is way better. I'm currently reading this book called Haunted, and it's a pretty good ghost story, but about like 100 pages or 120 pages in, it got real steamy and erotic, and it caught me off guard, and I was like, what kind of book is this? But it's only happened twice, and it hasn't, you know, it's still a pretty good grippy ghost story, so I'm keeping up with it. So I usually wake up. Lately I've been waking up at 8 o'clock every day, and I wake up and I watch a few YouTube videos because it's cold and I don't want to get out of bed. My mom got me, I have like a bunch of blankets on my bed because I like the pressure of like 30 million blankets. Instead of one big comforter, I like 30 million blankets. Like these Mexican blankets are the shit. My mom got me a weighted blanket. It's pretty cool. It took me a while to get used to be honest. And then I get out of bed, and I either sleep with all my clothes on. This has just been recent because it's cold, and I don't like really do much besides like go to the grocery store every once in a while, or I don't know. It's like a period of inactivity. My mind is active. I put my shoes on. Here's my room. Here's like my hamper. This is all my clean clothes. And I just like, yeah, I don't really use this couch. Like I don't like sit on it. Like if someone was coming over, which no one really ever does, but if someone was coming over, I'd probably clean it up. My little weight workout thing, I've been kind of like slowly getting back into it. And then I come in here. It's my bathroom. Take a leak. It's pretty standard, pretty clean, you know. Some good stuff going on in there. And then I come out. See, this would be hard to do if I actually was doing all this stuff. But then I let my cat out of the garage, and then we both eat. I turn the heat on. Right now the heat's at 62. You guys might think that's crazy, but I don't really need a lot of heat just to kind of kill the chill. And then I come in here and I eat. I heat my little pan up. Give my cat her pill. And then I feed her fancy feast. I feed her up top here because she's actually the only person that eats at the table, because Rosa can't have her food anymore. Let's find where that cat is. Usually she comes in here after. Oh yeah, look how pretty. Parker's studio. He's still out of town. It's nice to have the, you know, the nest still there. And then I usually eat, and every morning I eat ground beef, eggs, and milk. That's usually what I eat every meal anyways, but it's like kind of like my new coffee. The first cup of coffee is the best. The first meal of the day is the best. And yeah, it's usually where it ends. And then I have stuff to do. Lately, I've been selling all kinds of merch. It's been really awesome because I haven't shipped out merch myself since, I don't know, probably 2009. I think it was or 2010. So, you know, that's like 8 years of having other companies fulfill my orders. And it's, you know, that was nice. Like at the time, I thought that was great and all because I didn't have to do anything. But I just was, I guess, bad at responsible. When back in the day, it'd always take me like a month and a half to get orders out. It was mainly just because I hated writing on envelopes and going to the post office. And, you know, you got other stuff going on or whatever, and you know how it goes. But now it's like I'm all stoked about it. I got like a sense of priority and responsibility about it. I got a cool scale, so I do it all from home. And I've been really enjoying packing the packages with goodies. Usually I throw like some extra stuff in because it's fun, you know. And I just like being connected to the people like that. So that's something I've been doing this week so far. You know, we're going over January. We're going over the new year. So, and then I come into my stew. Well, yeah, and then I usually water my cat. Parker's been out of town, so there's no one showering in here but Dottie. She only drinks out of the what's it called? The bathtub. She's a real weirdo. And then I come into my room, turn the shit on, you know, and I see what I gotta do. Okay, I'm gonna do a few emails. I got some progress on disfiguring the goddess. I might want to go through that a little bit because I got some other disfiguring the goddess stuff coming up this afternoon. So I might do some emails and screw around to disfiguring. Kind of like, I've been through all like the first half of the album pretty fluidly, and I kind of want to go through the second half. This is just the halves that I'm working on in order. I might change the track listing around a little bit, but yeah, I'm trying to get this out by spring. Maybe some songs beforehand or something. I don't know. It's kind of coming together. Like I've been. The music's been great, but like everything else is kind of coming together like I've been out of the game for a little while, which makes sense because I got out of the game and I was in the game when I was out of the game, but then I kind of got out of the game for a little while, not by choice, but by like, well, I guess by choice because everyone has choices, but I started really fucking up in my life, you know. Not like any bad ways, like I wasn't making any bad decisions or anything. I guess I was, but I wasn't like doing drugs or anything, that's what I mean. Yeah, I thought it would be a great idea if, well, I was also like terribly lonely and had like a really warped sense of reality. Not reality, but like, I don't know, I had like a pressure on myself. And like that was like programmed into me from myself and society, and I just had like a real loss of cause, and I was like, I need to get, not like married, but like in some sense, like I wasn't like I need to get married, but like in some senses I was like I need to get married, and I basically moved in with my ex-girlfriend, who at the time we've been like ex-relationshiped like a bunch of times, you know, like we weren't together, and then I was like, I need to marry you, and, and I took all my savings, which was a pretty good savings, and I had good credit, and I had no debt, and all these things, and then we moved to Los Angeles together, which was a terrible idea. And I was kind of convinced that she was like an outstanding citizen in like a way where she could like take care of herself. You know what I mean? Like that kind of independence. I was wrong. So I ended up taking care of like everything for, I don't even know how long it was. February to August, I think it was. So in that time, she kind of ran me dry. Well, life ran me dry, you know. But I did it to myself, you know. Was making bad decisions like that. I was working hard, and I you know, there's still some things from 2017 that I've yet to come out with, and like I'll put it in the work type of way. And you know, a lot of that stuff, a lot of those lows have really taught me a lot. I really don't think I'd be where I'm at today if I didn't go through all those things. You know, I was kind of like in a downward spiral that I was doing to myself in a way, and it really taught me how to wake. It really woke me up, and it took me a while to wake up too, because like 2018 was like kind of a slow year for me too. Damn it! I have my phone in my pocket. I didn't want it in my pocket because I didn't want it just against my leg, and it's distracting even just moving it around. But classic. But you know, yeah. I think a lot of those things have taught me a lot of lessons, and I feel back on track to kind of where what I'm supposed to be doing. Not like you're supposed to do anything, but I just feel like back on track with myself. You know, I'm thinking right. I'm aspiring higher. I'm in a good mood. I feel progress. I feel a little sense of pride. But the sense of pride is not like a bad sense of pride where like I don't want to like where you hold yourself to a standard where you're not going to like see below, like you're just not real. Like if you get too much pride, it's not that you're an asshole, it's just that you're not real. And I feel pretty good about having enough pride but also like keeping it real, you know. So I'm looking forward to this year. I should really say just this month, because you know, there's a lot of things I'm looking forward to getting on this month that I think will momentum and boulder throughout the year. So I got a little distracted there, but you know, that's what I do every day, every morning. Today's the 6th, so we're not even on a week of doing this yet. You know, I was probably doing this before the new year though, so you never know. But it's time for me to get off. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Up, people. It's the day after the last day I updated you guys. Just want to show everybody my stomach when this loads. Yeah, buddy. Some great things going on in this room. Some great music's being made. Another update in the house. I've been sending out merch. I have all the Big Chocolate merch and the Big Chocolate Bandcamp. Everything's in varied sizes. The only thing I really have in all sizes is I have a lot of these. These I got stopped for selling on a bigger site, the classic Big Chocolate for Prez shirts, because it just says chocolate, not Big Chocolate, which is a mistake. But I think I can get away with it from selling it directly from my Bandcamp, because it's not. I didn't have any like chocolate for Prez kind of like tags or anything like that. The only Disfiguring the Goddess stuff I have for sale is I have 3 more of these, and then I have hats, slam hats, and koozies. This one's kind of fucked up. I don't think this one's gonna be the one we keep. Got a lot of koozies, and the koozies come with dog tags, and I put stickers in them too. I got limited stickers, so that's one thing. And I'm also selling Black Earth Childs. These have been selling pretty well, actually. Yeah, let me know what you think about the store. Let me know what you think about the prices and stuff. The big chocolate stuff is pretty, I think, reasonable. I'm selling these hats, too. Quality hats. Yeah, I don't want to bore you guys too much. Just showing you guys that there's... This is basically like all the old merch that I've just taken home from tours and then never like resold or whatever. So we have like a lot of classic designs. I'm working on getting some new designs soon. I'm going to move forward with the Disfiguring the Goddess shirt first. I think I'm going to do the OG Slam print, big on black. And I might try and do a hoodie too. Let me know if it's too late in the year for hoodie season. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a big chocolate t-shirt that just says Big Chocolate in like Times New Roman or something. I think that's going to be awesome. Times New Roman. But yeah, I think the coolest shirt I have is... I wish there was one I didn't have to oh, there is. Unravel. One moment. These ones are my favorite. This is probably my favorite Big Chocolate t-shirt design I've ever made. California. I'm gonna do a Nevada one, I think, sometime. When I I'm gonna do the other design first, but the Nevada one's gonna be like all gambling and shit. And I've been putting in these with every purchase too. It's the clean EP, red EP, and then 3 remixes. I've never really pushed any of these sales before, so that's why I'm stuck with all this shit. And I've been selling my merch through Indie Merch and other companies for a while, so it's actually really nice to do it myself. Just a little update. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Oh yeah, wanted to say I'm working on a video about my diet, a little more in depth for all the people who have been asking me, both on here on YouTube and on Snapchat and whatnot. CamEveryDay on Snapchat. I pretty much use it all the time. I post all kinds of positive stuff, like big smiles and stuff. So go ahead and find me on there if you want a little more Cameron love in your diet. But yeah, I'm doing like an in-depth kind of, you know, first post on the diet. I know I've talked about my diet a million times in various other ways and showed kind of like my progress of eating stuff along the way, but this is like I've typed out stuff, you know, I wrote like an essay kind of, and I'm going in talking about myself, and I'm talking about what I eat now and why. So you know, hopefully it doesn't take me that much longer. I thought it was going to be some simple thing, and then I, you know, wrote 5 pages. I'm trying not to get too into it because I'm not a nutritionist, and nor do I want to be. So I'm trying to kind of do some things at some surface values, because there's a ton of research you can do on your own. And that's kind of what I like about this diet, is I've done a lot of research about these things on my own that's been prompted from what other people have told me and whatnot. So I kind of want to give back into that, you know. But a lot of it, I'm just going to do a shout out to Weston A. Price. This is like the godfather of like this type of stuff. This guy is a dentist. I might talk about it in my video, but he's a dentist from the past that went around for 10 years with his wife to they were searching for the secret of health. Instead of looking at people afflicted with disease symptoms, this highly respected dentist and dental researcher chose to focus on healthy individuals and challenged himself to understand how they achieved such amazing health. Dr. Price traveled to hundreds of cities and a total of 14 different countries in his search to find healthy people. He investigated some of the most remote areas in the world. He observed perfect dental arches, minimal tooth decay, high immunity to tuberculosis, and overall excellent health in these groups of people who ate their indigenous foods. He also found when these people were introduced to modernized foods such as white flour, white sugar, refined vegetable oils, and canned goods, signs of degeneration quickly became evident. Dental cavities deformed jaw structures, crooked teeth, arthritis, and low immunity to tuberculosis became rampant amongst them. Dr. Price documented this ancestral wisdom, including hundreds of photos in this book. But yeah, big shout out to Weston Price. There's a big foundation. Pretty much anytime you look at raw foods and that kind of stuff, you're gonna find his name. But yeah, tons of music coming this year. Super stoked. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling strong. I'm working on things in my life to get out of my comfort zone. Especially, most importantly, I'm working on things and ways to get out of this room. I feel like the more I'm out of this room, the more I'll be productive in this room. Because I got the jungle beat inside of me, you know. I just got to figure out how to unlock myself in more ways, and then the jungle beat will just follow. And we will all dance to the rhythm of the sun and the moon, my friends. Well, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Hope it wasn't too much. Love you guys. Peace. Rock and roll. Power. Since we are making a thing of this, filming of my hair removal and face removal, and checking out my progress on my fat body. My hands are fucking cold. Woo, it's cold. But yeah, coming along. Not skinny mini anymore. Well, I'm still pretty skinny, but you know, we're making progress. We're making the progress. We're making the progress. Much better. Progress.